But if it happened again, I'm telling you now, I'm shooting from the hip next time. Huh? I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want nobody to hurt me, but I'm shooting from the hip. I'm going to let it go. But another thing I want to talk about this episode, man, is I went down on I had a gig Saturday. A gig in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Anybody who ever been to Mississippi, if you know anything about Ocean Springs, it is a nice city. And I think it's like on the water. It's a nice city, bro. Ocean Springs is nice. It's safe to say it's affluent. Oh, look at that, boy. That college education got me right. That college education got me right. But the city is affluent, right? So it's I can't say if it's liberal, but I don't think the city is liberal. I think it's more along the lines of a Republican or conservative side of things. It's more affluent, more rich people, you know. So nice place, man. Ocean Springs, Mississippi, nice place, man. I think Lo lives in another Scatterbrainer. So, you know, when I refer to people as Scatterbrainer, they are alumni of the show. So they've been on the show, right? So Aloysius Ballard, we call him Lo. He did an episode on here too. I think he lives in Ocean Springs. I know his church is in Ocean Springs for sure. Victory, VICC. But so I had that gig, you know. I'm preparing myself because I knew it was going to be super hot. Look, man, New York, LA, Nevada, New Mexico, California. I know y'all hot. But y'all ain't Mississippi hot. Y'all ain't Mississippi hot or Louisiana hot. It's hot down here, bro. It's like a different hot, bro. Like, it's a different hot, bro. Like, I get in my car. Now, mind you, when I was riding in my Buick, I ain't had no AC. I'm just out here going, you know. I used to, sweat. Wiping sweat. I get out the car, my back soaking wet. I expected that in my Buick. Got me another car now, man. Nicer car. Got a nice AC, blow snowballs and run you up out of that mud. Got a nicer car. You know, everything nice in there now. And I be god doggone, I still get in that car and it be doggone scorching hot. I can't touch my middle console because it's burning. I can't turn my steering wheel because it's burning. I'm literally having to grip my steering wheel with two fingers at a time, like switching two fingers. So I may have these two fingers at one time, these two, go back to these two, go to these two, and then next you know I'm back to these two because by the time I done came back to the thumb and index, they numb now. But it be super hot. I'm telling you, it's so hot in Mississippi. And it's like, it's that humidity that make it even worse. You just walk outside and you instantly sweat. I don't care how good in shape you is, cause you gonna sweat. You just naturally sweat. But anyway, so had that gig down. I'm preparing myself because it's warm. On the way down, I jump into a rabbit hole of Joe Rogan. None other than the Podfather. Because Joe Budden like to call himself the Podfather. But like, Joe Rogan is the Podfather, right? So I go down a rabbit hole of Joe Rogan clips talking about wildlife. I mean, like bears, grizzly bears, black bears, crocodiles, alligators, pythons, Bermuda pythons, anacondas, reclusive, whatever you want to call them, pythons. We talking about jaguars, lions, tigers, dogs. I got a wild story he said about coyotes. I never want to see a coyote in my life. What he said about coyote. We talking about wolves. We talking about mountain lions. All these different animals, man. I just go on a rabbit hole of animal clips. And it made me think, because I'm from the country. I'm from Grenada, Mississippi. 662 North Mississippi. It's really like north, but like middle north. So it's like right in the middle. I lived in the town part of Grenada, but it's a country city. We ain't got no mall. Our mall was Walmart. I didn't have Popeyes. I didn't eat Popeyes until I got to college. So I lived 18, 19 years without ever having Popeyes. So that's why like Popeyes to me is not a big thing. It's like, okay, it's cool. I know how to cook chicken. My mama taught me how to cook chicken. Uh, but we didn't have Applebee's, we didn't have Chili's, we didn't have Red Lobster, we didn't have Olive Garden, we didn't have none of these the bare minimum restaurants that like some cities have. We had none of that. Our biggest restaurant was Shoney's. We had a place called Western Sizzling. Like we didn't. So I when I'm telling you like we country, but we not country, I'm not exaggerating. So like a country city. So I kind of grew up in the wilderness a little bit. I had friends, we would go ride four-wheelers and they in the woods around their yard and all this stuff. You know, we go do stuff like that. But I never really processed how dominant wildlife is. And I mean real wildlife. I'm not talking about like a dog, a cat, the smaller monkeys that people be like Michael Jackson, whatever the type of monkey that Michael Jackson had, like that's a wild animal, but it ain't like wow, like what I'm finna get into. It ain't like a chimpanzee. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like a gorilla. It ain't like a lemur. You know, these things that like are really wild, or a bald eagle, or like the big eagles with the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really grow up around that type. I just grew up around deer. I knew the deer. That's all I knew. A deer. That's the wildest animal I've ever seen in my life growing up. But we don't really process humans. I know the saying is God put us on earth and we got dominion and power over everything around here. True. If you give us a weapon, we got dominion and power over everything over here. And we can think. We can outthink any of these animals. But you take that weapon outside of take the weapon out from us. Take the weapon away and put just the man in the same habitat as these animals. And you tell me what's going to happen. You not finna beat no chimpanzee up. That chimpanzee is going to fuck you up, man. You definitely not. The only person I think could probably beat a gorilla up is Mike Tyson. Because he just punched so hard and so fast. Because a gorilla don't punch like as fast as Mike Tyson punch, but he punched just as hard as Mike Tyson punched, right? So like Mike Tyson got a chance. Maybe Tank Davis, because Tank hit hard too. Or like Bud Crawford. But I'm talking about highly skilled boxers. The average human is not, you won't even get a lick on these things, man. And if you do, it's because they wanted you to get that lick. But like, the average human don't even process how dominant wildlife is to humans. We think we run everything. And in actuality, I don't want to say actuality, we do because we smart and we know how to pull people together and we know how to work with our enemy, even though we don't want to work with our enemy for the better good of stuff, right? So we do know that. We know that. We can kill a bunch of stuff at one time. We can come up with something like an atomic bomb and kill a bunch of things at one time. We can do that. But strip us of all that. I'm telling you, put 10 men in the same habitat as 10 chimpanzees. And you tell me what's going to happen. You tell me what's going to happen. Put 10 men in the same habitat as 3. I'm 6'4". So I'm considered tall. Like I'm over average height, right? I'm over average height. I weigh 320 pounds. So I'm over, and I'm well over average weight. I would be considered obese. All right, just being honest. We gonna be honest, be point blank right here. But you can take 10 men my size and put them in the same habitat as 10 Nile River crocodiles that can get up to 20 feet long and fucking I don't even know how much they can weigh. But I'm sure if they 20 feet long, they weigh at least 500 pounds. I may be over exaggerating. Let me see. I feel like I just over exaggerated that. Let me Google that real quick. How big can a Nile crocodile get? Oh Lord, Google be knowing exactly what I'm. They can get up to 20 feet. I thought I exaggerated, but I definitely did not exaggerate. They can get up to 20 feet long and weigh up to 1,650 pounds. They can get up to 20 feet long and up to 1,650 pounds. You put 10 of them in the same habitat with 10 grown men my size. You tell me who you think gonna win. It's one of the videos I watched on this rabbit hole I went down said it was when the Japanese bombed, not when they bombed, they caught a boat. They caught a boat from I don't want to say Pearl Harbor, but they caught a U.S. boat, Japanese. But I'm guessing it's from in that way because Japan is closer. It's closer to Hawaii than it is to Mississippi, huh? It's closer to Hawaii. So I'm guessing it's from over that way in the Pacific somewhere. They caught a boat. I don't know where it was, God. Y'all don't listen to me on that. Just know they caught the Japanese caught the boat. They hit the boat. Boom. They said about 900 people that was on the boat lived off of just the impact alone and it hit the water. But they said out of them 900 people, 300 died to Nile crocodiles eating them. Bro, I just told you 900 people hit the water, bro. What? No, I'm telling you wrong. It wasn't a crocodile. It's another animal that it fuck with me. I just told you wrong. Scratch that. It wasn't Nile crocodile. It was sharks. 900 people hit the water and lived. But they said 300 of them died to sharks eating them. Bro, we are insignificant when you take away weapons, into that thing. You just put us naturally in the habitat and you gotta live off your willpower, your strength, your mind, your ability. When you gotta live off just that alone, we are insignificant, bro. And we don't even realize it. We walk around here thinking we just goddamn the big thing, man. Think our dick is 20 feet long. Your dick ain't that long in the world, my boy. It just ain't. It just ain't, man. You get around that shark, you in that water with that shark. If you ain't got no harpoon, no nothing that you can stick in that mud, you bound to drown. And you ain't under that water too long. You got to come up. That shark ain't got to come up. It's going to come up, but it ain't just got to. It going to do what it got to do. So I'm just saying, bro, we are insignificant. And I just don't. I never thought about it until I watched this video yesterday. Well, not one video. I watched multiple videos. Like chimpanzees. Watched the video yesterday. They talking about chimpanzees. And you know, they say Christians hit the 10-second mark. Hit it about 2-3 times. Boom, boom, boom. The theory is we evolved from, like, they say monkeys, but it's more likely that we evolved from chimpanzees, right? Because chimpanzees, if they walk upright, they look and gorillas, they look very humanistic in a way. You could say they are, we favor each other, right? So they say these chimpanzees will take another chimpanzee and rip the fucking arm off. Do you know how strong you have to be to rip someone's arm off? Not just the fact that you are finna rip they bone from bone, ligament from ligament, nerves from nerves, vein from veins. You gotta rip muscle from muscle. You got to rip skin from skin, man. Epidermis, man. My epidermic level, all this stuff. You got to rip all this stuff. I don't know no human that can do that. Is there a human that ever just walked up to somebody and ripped his arm off? Or like another chimpanzee, they fighting, he bite the other chimpanzee finger off. Now the chimpanzee walking around like this. Bro, I'm just saying, we, in the grand scheme, we are not. And then, so I go down the rabbit hole even more with Joe Rogan. And Wayne Phelps, if you see this, hey man, don't beat me up, Wayne. Cause you a Florida boy. You're a Florida boy. You're a Miami boy. So I know how you love these swampy areas and stuff like this. But the god doggone Everglades. Have y'all really heard about the Everglades and really thought about the Everglades? It used to be this place, it's just deer, rabbits, raccoons, all the little mammal life. You know what I'm saying? They walking rodents, rats, all this type of stuff. Just they in the swamp going crazy. Well, these crazy motherfuckers in Florida have decided, man, we're gonna get exotic snakes. We're gonna get Bermuda pythons, any other type python. We're gonna even take anacondas that can possibly get up to 30 feet. And I can't control them in my house no more. So guess what? We're just going to dump them in the Everglades. So now, the Everglades is in a battle. It's a Royal Rumble going on in the Everglades. So it's a fucking Royal Rumble going on of alligators that have spotted at least one Nile crocodile, and it's very foreign. If you know anything about Nile crocodiles, they only live in Africa. That's why they called Nile. I don't want to say only live. They are from Africa. So they definitely ain't from here. So that's an intrusive species. So it's alligators, Nile crocodiles. They spotted at least one of those. And it got to be some United States domestic crocodiles down there. Pythons and some anacondas. Maybe one, I'm sure it's at least 5 anacondas down there. I'm sure. I'm guessing. I'm going off the top of the head. It is a Royal Rumble of those animals down there now. They run the Everglades. And it is dumbass criminals who high-speed chase. I'm in a high-speed chase. Police close behind me. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump out the car and run in the Everglades. What you think what happened to that criminal? He go too far in that goddamn Everglades, it's over with for him. It's a wrap. He gonna die on the spot. On the damn spot. Now, mind you, pythons they not venomous, right? They not venomous. But them motherfuckers strong as a goddamn ox. You ever seen an ox up close? Pretty goddamn big. Excuse my language. I'm telling you, man, this blew my mind when I watched all these videos. That it's a Royal Rumble in the Everglades. They say all the little mammals, all the raccoons, all the rats, all that stuff. Hogs may be living. They may thrive down there because a hog gonna fight. Them tusk, they gonna fight back. But I just don't see how you gonna beat a Nile crocodile. It's 20 feet. It's 1,650 pounds. This boy can't be no bigger than 3 feet tall, maybe 200 pounds. It ain't much you gonna do to that, my boy. Ain't much you gonna do. So, how, like I said, they may be thriving. But all the little rodents and stuff own up to deer. They say the deer population is shrunken down. All the little mammal stuff, 99% decrease. Because it's a Royal Rumble of alligators, crocodiles, pythons, and maybe some anacondas killing everything around them. Bro, this is in the United States, brother. This sounds weird. It sounds like I'm talking about China or somewhere in Asia, maybe India, some crazy place like that, or maybe I'm talking about the Amazon forest or something like that. No, 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 no. I'm talking about right here in the fucking United States, in Miami, right outside of Miami, fucking Everglades. We got fucking aliens, man. Have you ever really looked at an alligator, bro? It looked like a dinosaur. Have you ever really looked at a snake, a python? It looked like an alien, man. It looked like something from another world. You ever watched a snake move? Have you ever touched a snake in your life? I touched one snake my whole life. One snake. And when I tell you that snake, it sent chills up my whole body. Not only did I touch the snake, I held the snake, let the snake move around. So how it was coiling was in my hand. My high school used to go to this thing. It's in Ripley, Mississippi. It's up north Mississippi. It's northeast Mississippi. It's around like Tupelo. So it's kind of in the northeast corner of Mississippi. We used to go to this thing it's around Boonville, Ripley, Tupelo, that whole little area. We used to go to this thing called Crow's Neck. It's in the fucking woods surrounded by a lake. Why would anybody take kids out there? I never understand in my life. Well, we weren't kids. Well, yeah, we kids. I was 16, man. Maybe 15, 16 years old. I was a kid. I didn't stop being a kid till I was about 25, 26 years old. That's a side note. But they took us out there, and I be damned, they let us hold this boa constrictor. I forgot what type of boa constrictor it was. It wasn't a baby boa, but it wasn't a big one. It was in between baby and big one. So it had to be probably about 7 feet, maybe 10 feet long. Just to feel it, man. Just feel it crawl. Look at, man, I'm telling you, man, we are insignificant in the grand scheme of the world, man. If you take our ability to make weapons and all this stuff and just your natural, because if you meet a lion in the jungle, you run across a lion, or in the safari, you run into a lion. The lion has what weapons? Let's break down what weapons they have. Large teeth, they got a strong bite, and they got claws. Outside of that, what weapons do they have? You know what I'm saying? What weapons do they have? I may be wrong. I may be looking at this wrong. I may be processing this wrong. But you know what I'm saying? I don't think they got many weapons. You see if you run across a python out in the street, what weapon does a python have? Besides the fact that it's super strong and it's got super strength. It got super strength. Because the bite unless they hit an artery or something to where you can't stop the bleeding, a python can't really kill you off the bite. It's the after effects of the bite. So it bites you and then it like wrap around you and it squeeze you out right. So like, what weapon does it have? You see a elk. You walking down the street and you see an elk. What weapon does an elk have? Besides the antlers, nothing. Nothing. You see a wolf. You in the woods, you want to do a hike, you see a wolf. You see one wolf, not a pack of wolves. You see one wolf. What weapon does a wolf have? Besides his teeth, it ain't much, brother. It may got some claws. Besides the teeth, it ain't much. And I'm not counting like size and stuff as a weapon. I'm not counting that. That's natural. That's just what God gave you. That's natural. It's natural. I'm not counting that as a weapon. It could be counted as a weapon, but I'm personally not counting it as a weapon. So all I'm saying is, you strip us of the ability to make guns and bombs and pesticides and all these crazy ass things. You strip us of the ability to that and just your natural, what God gave you. what God gave you, we don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance, and we got to treat wildlife a little better. Now, am I saying let the wildlife live? Am I an advocate for wildlife? I'm saying let all these things live. Hell no, I'm saying kill every goddamn snake you see. Kill it. Dead, right on the spot. Burn it up. Blow it up. We need to take an atomic bomb and throw that motherfucker in the Everglades. Kill everything in there and start over. We need to kill everything in there and start over. That's just the honest God truth. We need to kill everything in there. When the last time you been to South Florida? Anybody watching the video, when the last time you been to South Florida? You know what's walking around everywhere in South Florida? Like cats and dogs. Iguanas. They walking around everywhere, brother. Sister, they walking around every damn where. So all I'm saying is, this all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. Kill all that shit. Kill the iguanas, kill the snakes, kill the lions. What the fuck does a lion, what's the purpose of it being here? So I ain't advocating for any of this stuff to live. I'm just saying when you really think about it, we are insignificant. So we need to maybe kind of, maybe saying, well, some of this stuff on the verge of being extinct. Hey, kill all of them but 10. Kill all of them but 10. They try to say the lion is the king of the jungle. Hell no. Lions don't even really be in the jungle. I hate that saying. The lion is in the safari. The leopard is the king of the jungle. Goddamn leopard eat everything. It's just smart. Leopard will track you. Leopard will track you down for 5-6 days. Just watching you. It will just watch you for 5 to 6 days. Oh, I'm going to tear this motherfucker up today. That's all he thinking in his mind. I'm going to tear this motherfucker up today. I know I've been on this subject a long time. I'm starting to sweat. That's how passionate I am about this subject. We really insignificant, man. I'm telling you, man. And then it's even worse if we fucking find out that aliens is real, 100% real. Really think about how insignificant we is. God damn it, and we fighting over. They said they killed Jesus. They killed Jesus. What you think they do to me? We fighting over that. We fighting over a woman saying that other women, that transgender women, can't have periods. We fighting over that, but it's a fucking chimpanzee that will come rip your arm out of socket and beat you across the head with it. We insignificant, cuz. That's all I'm saying. We goddamn insignificant, and we need to stop all this bullshit and get to the money and kill everything except 10 of them. I'm fucking serious. I'm fucking serious, bro. Kill everything except 10 of them, bro. Let 10 of them live. Take 10 of all them things and put them in one place. And that's where they stay. Make sure that's where them 10 things stay. And let them fight it out amongst each other. Let the gorillas fight it out with the lions. Let the grizzly bears fight it out with the gorillas. Huh? Let the elks fight it out with the goddamn Nile crocodiles. Let the rhinos fight it out with the hippos. Put all these things in one place and let them fight it out. Kill all of them, but 10 of them, I'm telling you now. Peter, don't sue me, Peter. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to look too hard. I don't want to look too hard. No. I'm just playing, though. I'm just playing. Don't kill all of them, but 10. But the really dangerous ones, kill all of them. I'm serious. I don't care. Pythons, kill all of them. Anacondas, kill all of them. Nile crocodiles, kill all of them. Anything that can be 20 feet long, 1,650 pounds, bro, what purpose do this thing serve living? Really tell me, what purpose does a Nile crocodile serve? What purpose does a shark serve? Really, what purpose does a whale shark serve? What is a whale shark keeping from the world? What is a great white shark keeping from the world that's helping serve the world. What is a fucking man-eating pride of lions serving the world? How they serving the world? How's a tiger, a Bengal tiger or something, or whatever the biggest tiger, what's his purpose in serving the world? Just saying, if it has the ability to be a extreme killing machine, kill them all. Move on. I'm gonna move on. You know, that's part one of this episode. I'm gonna split these episodes in two for everybody that's watching. I went very hard. I apologize to Peter if you took offense to anything I said, or anybody that's a part of Peter or a supporter of Peter. Ain't that what it's called? Peter, the pet place, whatever it is, the animal protection thing, whatever it is. I think it's called Peter. But if you're supporting them, I apologize. I'm telling you, I apologize. But I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. If this animal has the ability to be a killing machine, kill them all. Now, a dog, a pit bull, a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, let them rock. But if it's red wolves around here somewhere, a pack of them, kill them all. They fucking up everything. I told you I was going, before I end this topic, I told you I never want to see a coyote. Let me tell you why I don't want to see a coyote. So in Canada, they was talking about this girl. I'm learning this from Joe Rogan podcast. I forgot how old the girl was. I think he said she was like between 16 and 19 or something. She went walking or something. She did something. I got two instances before I end this topic. Matter of fact, this is the first one. Say this girl was killed by coyotes. One of the only, I think this the only instances, one of the only instance to ever have a human being killed by a coyote in Canada. In Canada, right? If I'm not mistaken, if you fact checking me, fact check Joe Rogan. I got this from Joe Rogan. So this girl got ate by coyotes. Well, you know what they say about coyotes? This is why I never want to see a coyote in my life. I need to buy me a gun right fucking now. Right fucking now. Because if I see one, I'm going to shoot that motherfucker dead right when I see it. And I'm dead serious because this is fucked up what a coyote would do to you. A coyote, when it eats you, they say this motherfucker, the first thing it bite on you is your asshole. When I seen this video, I'm driving. I almost swerve off the road. Why do a coyote want to bite my butt first? Bro, I got all this meat on me. Look at that. I got fat that jigger on my arms. You can eat my arms, brother. I got titties. I got man titties. I got big old gut. I got big thighs. I got big calves. I got big toes, man. My big toe big, man. It's fat. It's fat on there. It's plenty of meat before you get to my ass, bro. The first thing you want to bite on me is my ass. You didn't even kill me first. You didn't bite my neck. You ain't try to stop any pulse or nothing. The first thing you want to eat is my asshole, bro. I would kill a coyote dead right now if I see it. I'm telling you, if I walk out the door of Smashing Company and a coyote run across my feet, I'd kill it dead. I don't care what you say, Peter. Anything that would do that to me is a killing machine. And guess what? I'm going to kill it before it kill me. Because what's my favorite saying I'll say on here? I don't want to hurt nobody. And I don't want nobody to hurt me. But that coyote is definitely going to hurt me. So before it'll hurt me, I'm going to hurt it. Then look at it. The second story. I know y'all probably seen this. Woman says she was running in the morning. She's super healthy woman, in shape. She run. You can tell she run every morning. Somebody in her neighborhood got the bright idea to have a damn wolf, a real wolf. I know dogs come from wolves. We got a long 2,000, 3,000 year experiment of taking dogs from wolves and making pit bulls and all this stuff, right? So all that stuff come from a wolf, right? Somebody got the bright idea to have a real wolf. If you know anything about wolves, they tall, bro. They tall, big animals, bro. Got a real wolf as a fucking pet chained in their backyard. You think a chain can hold a real wolf? And if it's a chain, this gotta be one of these fucking chains that you chain the 18-wheelers chain goddamn cars on. I need one of them chains. They chain the car. They be having the cars on the back of the 18-wheeler. One Nissan going this way, another Nissan going like this, another Nissan going like this. Whatever chain that is holding them, because the goddamn 18-wheeler going 80 mile per hour, 90 mile per hour, and all the do, whatever chain holding that together. That's what chain I need on that wolf. But I don't think that's the chain that was on this wolf, because this wolf break loose and fucking bite this woman, the shit out this woman, man. I've been cussing a lot this episode, so I'm sorry, Pastor Kathy, if you see this, Pastor James McGee, any Pastor Benjamin Cone, any pastor that I'm friend with, Bobby Sims, I'm sorry. Because I understand we got a relationship, so I may make y'all look bad off this episode, and I apologize. But this, I'm telling you, this segment, it perturbed me. Bit this woman, man. Back to what I was saying. Bit this woman. Took big old chunks out of her calf muscle. What the fuck? Huh? This is a killing machine. And guess what? She took her, after the damn thing bite her, I guess the owner fucking come out and get the wolf. And guess what? He chained the wolf back up. Man, you shoot this motherfucker right here in front of me, or goddamn it, or if you don't shoot it, I'm coming back tonight and we finna shoot this motherfucker right then. Right then, man. You shoot it. Look at my leg. It's a big chunk. It's big chunks, not one big chunk. It like the goddamn wolf took. Big chunk. Another chunk. Another chunk. It took like 3 chunks out of the leg, man. The EMT told this woman, the only thing that's saving you is you so healthy. If you weren't such a healthy person, you probably would have died. That's what we got out here. That's what we got cohabitating with us out here. That's what we got cohabitating with us, guy. We got killing machines, bro. That's all I'm saying. I like to go to Red Bluff and go hiking. Anybody in Mississippi who know about Red Bluff, I like to go out there and go hiking. It's probably some shit out there in Red Bluff that can fuck me up. Look, man, I'm just saying we insignificant.